When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? Are you able to have tough conversations with yourself, or do you run from the person you see in the mirror? And what about that internal voice of yours? Is it helping you build confidence, or is it preventing you from seeing your own light? Let's talk about how to address that. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wintonio, and let's talk about confronting the person you see in the mirror. So this is a challenge we all have to work through every day in our lives, right? At every stage of our lives, we have to be honest about certain things that are working or not working and make the decision to change things or continue on the way that they are. And for me, I can relate to this because of my work in mental health. I am building a startup called Mind Designer, and I interview people every single week. And I can tell you, not all of my ideas work out, right? And my customers, my people that I'm trying to help out, they tell me what's working and what's not working, trust me. And I have to be mature enough to just not internalize the criticism or the critiques, because it's not about me, it's about the outcome. And so I focus on that instead of internalize my mistakes, right? And so same thing for you. Let's think about what it means to acknowledge what's not working and then make a change, because that's not to say you are a bad person or that you're lacking in any sort of area. This is about growth. Sometimes we get in our own way and prevent growth from happening just by not being honest about what needs to change. And so this video is all about how to maximize growth by being honest with yourself about what needs to improve, right? Let's not divert our attention away from the things that need our attention. Let's put our energy into fixing problems, right, before they become really big problems. And that's life, right? Move on to the next problem. But again, when you are giving yourself a chance to learn from your experiences, that's when the best growth opportunities appear. So I want to implore you to think about honesty and acknowledging areas that need to improve as opportunities as opposed to threats. So in every one of these videos, I like to include an analogy to explain a concept or an approach or a mindset that helps us understand how to approach this problem in a different way from before, or how to think about the problem in a different way than before. And so when it comes to being brutally honest with ourselves, let's talk about flowers, plants, right? Flowers need sunlight. They need sunlight to grow. And exposure to sunlight is how that whole process happens. For us, it's the same thing. Embracing the truth allows us to grow. Sometimes the truth hurts, sometimes it's liberating. But regardless, embracing reality, embracing the truth, always leads to growth and creates growth opportunities. And so if you are enjoying this video so far, help our channel grow. Hit like, hit subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so on this channel, I like to talk about ways to achieve real transformation in your life. And the way I do so is by using a framework I created called the 10 Principles of Self-Mastery. And when it comes to this challenge of confronting the person you see in the mirror, the most relevant principle is the 7th principle of integrity and self-trust. And this principle states, keep your promises to yourself. This principle matters because promises you keep to yourself build your confidence. However, promises that you break to yourself erode your confidence. And so the way to apply this principle of integrity and self-trust is by building self-trust in small steps. Okay? Follow through by doing what you said you were going to do. All right? Align your actions with your values. And by following through, you get to realize the compounding effect of building integrity. Okay, so an action step to begin with would be start with a small commitment or small commitments that you will keep, and then build from there. Okay, so implementing this principle of integrity and self-trust, this does take some time, some practice, some effort, all right? And all of these principles take effort to implement, all of these 10 principles of self-mastery. And so what I like to do is offer 3 positive affirmations you can say to yourself to help you make the mental shift towards confronting the person in the mirror, all right? Because this does take effort and a mental shift to prepare for what's coming next. All right, so I'll share with you these 3 affirmations and say them out loud to yourself so that you can begin to internalize their meanings. All right, so the first positive affirmation: self-trust is built, not found. All right, say that to yourself. Self-trust is built, not found. Number 2, your integrity is your identity. Okay? My integrity is my identity. Number 3, every promise you keep changes you. All right? Every promise I keep changes me. Say these out loud and begin to prepare for that conversation you know you need to have with yourself. We all have reasons for avoiding the truth, but with the right mindset and focus, you can regain your confidence again by acknowledging where you're at and by committing to making the changes you know you need to make. That's how it starts. The process starts at the beginning. And if you are ready to begin the process of transforming your life, please consider Your Essence Workbook. It's a comprehensive collection of wellness and CBT exercises that are designed to help you deepen your self-awareness. So please check it out, Your Essence Workbook. The link is in the description. Okay, so tell me your thoughts on what it means to build integrity and self-trust. Is it hard? Have you had any experiences where you just couldn't be honest with yourself at that particular time? This is all about learning, so don't be shy. People will learn from you and appreciate hearing from you, as will I. All right, so again, my name is Wintonio. Do me a favor, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.